Hello and welcome everybody. Today it's me, VictorsWagon360, and I'm going to explain to you how to make your own modifications for LEGO games. For computer, obviously. So, the reason why I might look like I haven't slept all night and instead played Marvel Heroes Online is because I haven't slept all night and played Marvel Heroes Online instead. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go to editing your games. I'll show you how to do it, just watch my screen. Okay, so as you can see, I am in my folder for LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga game, and here on I'm going to be looking at the tool called text mod, and basically that's what we're going to be using to modify the game. Yeah. So you can do it like pretty much with any game, not just LEGO game, but it needs to be run on DirectX 9, 8, 7, or like anything lower basically, because the DirectX 10 and 11 are not supported at the moment. So yeah. So let's launch text mod. Choose the browse thing. No, we don't want to go to Marvel Heroes. In fact, do not go into online games for this, because you can actually get banned. Yeah, so if we choose the title file as this, LEGO Star Wars Saga, so you saw what I did there. I clicked here and then chose this executable, and now we go into login mode, and we need to specify where to do the output files, like where to put all the files that are going to be needed for actually creating the modification. So I have like mine by default the text mods for LEGO Marvel, which I did recently, so I'm gonna need to change that to in fact, like, I can just go like copy paste here, and then just go like this, select and paste, because this is where we need to actually have our files put. And yeah, so I'm just gonna make like a new folder by typing slash and text mod folder. So yeah, the way to test it is that if we do record any textures in the game, then there's going to be a new folder appearing over here. So yeah, now that we've got that sorted, you need to have the button with which you are going to be logging your textures. So like, when you see a texture that you want to change, you need to basically save it in that folder. And the key to do that with, well, let's say F6. Yeah. And yeah, don't mess like with other options for now. They're just like advanced things. Like, so for example, replace texture with green texture will actually show you the highlighted textures, because otherwise like it will be hard for you to understand which bit you're actually editing, so just leave those. So all you need to do like is edit the folder here and the button to log it with. Then you need to click run, and now we're gonna switch to game. So yeah, we're in the game now, and hopefully you can see it. And yeah, long time ago in Galaxy far, far away, fair enough. You can see that we got like the red interface on the top left of the screen. Yep, load the game. Yeah, 100%. I bet you like that, don't you? Confirm load, and as you can see, there are 304 textures loaded at the top. I'll tell you what to do with that in a bit. Press OK, go into game. Now, if you press minus and plus on your numpad on the right of the keyboard, you can scroll through the textures that are in the game. As you can see, there are 1,573 textures loaded. So that's a bit too much to go through, like if you want to go through to a specific texture. So like let's see if we can narrow it down a bit. So let's find Vader. Where's Vader? No, not Vader. I always wanted to edit Vader's thing. Helmet. No, not really, I just wanted to edit his armor. Okay, we're good. Just looking for Vader. Have you seen Vader, please? Anyone? No, not you. Vader. Vader's the one I know. Yeah, let's go into any basically mode. Free play. Darth Vader. Skip it, and there we go. Yeah. So now, as you see, there are 1,921 textures. There's even more, but there are 0 filtered. What does this mean? It means that the textures that we're scrolling through now are the ones that are not filtered. So like if I press plus, you can see like different textures in the game. So that's a bit too much. I say we go through the textures that are on the screen. For that, we press star symbol on the keyboard. We have 78 textures filtered. Yeah. In fact, while we're at it, let's edit the health system as well. Like, so where it just shows life, like we can replace hearts with something else. So like, in order to do that, I press the button that I specified, which is F6. And let's keep scrolling with plus and minus until we see Vader's outfit. Oh, that's Vader's helmet gone green. So if I press F6 now, I would record Vader's helmet texture, but I don't want that. Yeah, that's the one I'm after. So we can see his texture on his chest is in the upper left corner. That's one we need, so F6. And now the textures are hopefully in our game file, in that folder. So we got what we needed. Mos Eisley Cantina. Okay, save and exit, although I didn't actually do anything in here. Yeah. And quit the game. Yeah. So now we quit back to Windows, and I'll see you back at Windows. So now, as you can see, we've got ourselves a new folder, which is called a text mod. And if we open it, here we've got like 2 new textures here. So Lego Star Wars and memory file, basically. And all the information about the textures is recorded in here. So like if you maximize the notepad, you can see like that the important information about each texture is like in one line. So yeah, we'll just close that and leave that for now. What I advise you to do like is like make a backup copy of it. So like copy, paste. Yeah, so that is going to be like the original unaltered copy. So like, well, now like, what we want to do is edit these textures and I don't know, like put some Photoshop or whatever you have. No, don't use Photoshop. Yeah, I personally prefer paint.net, so that's what I'm gonna do it in. So yeah, I'm gonna make like Vader look a bit more cheerful. So I'm gonna go like select parts of his chest with magic wand. Okay, not that much. Seriously. But how do I select it? Yeah. Basically, I just want to color in these bits to prove a point. So let's enlarge a bit. If you know how to use Photoshop or GIMP or Paint.net or even Paint, like Microsoft Paint, then you should be okay with it. So let's change the color to something else. Draw some nice stripes here. I'm an artist, aren't I? Yeah. Just to make sure that there is some difference. Or we could just like apply some effects there, so like artistic, oil painting. No, that was a bad idea. Artistic, pencil sketch. Okay, White Vader. No, still not my style. Yeah, stylize. How about a little of soften portrait? Yeah, just a little. A little bit more darkness to his character. Yeah. And now we just save it. Yeah, okay. So, and hearts, we're going to change it to something completely different. So, we open it with what's it called? Paint.net. We select the magic wand. Yeah, remove all that. And instead do heart of a different, let's just select everything and do something like a soften portrait. Then we'll have something really cool to show off. Yeah. How about some color change? Yeah. Where is it? I haven't used this in ages. Anyway, new situation. Let's make the heart more green. In fact, let's cancel that one, because I got an idea what to do. Select everything. Erase selection and just make up like your own version of the heart. So I'm gonna like make it in white and slightly blurred on the edges. So yeah, let's try and make that. A little bit like in my Assassin's Creed in Lego Star Wars 3 video. So yeah. Blurs. Motion blur. Yeah. That's just about right. And now we got ourselves a perfect picture. A perfect heart. Anyway, now the crucial bit is if we do the text mod package build, choose the definition file, and make up like a file for the mod that we're gonna make, which is gonna be this one. It's our mod. Creator's name Victor's Wagon 360. And comment YouTuber's demonstration. That's kind of the purpose of it. And yeah, we build the package and we save it in the same folder as LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. So we're gonna call it Test Star Wars with Vader. Success, 2 textures added. Yeah, so now we go to package mode and need to test out like our newly created mod. We go to this button and it's already here. Test Star Wars with Vader. It's added to the list. We click on it. Yep, it says the correct comments in there, so we click run. And there we go. Wait a second. Yep, it's alright. It's working just fine. No, I don't want to cancel load. I want to load it, thank you. Load successful. So now we got to watch out for the bits on the screen. And we can see their white textures. Yep, instead of the hearts, we have white textures, which is pretty much what we were aiming for. Now let's see if Darth Vader is changed. Let's go into episode 6. Because I just can't like, be bothered to look for him properly. I think it's this one, Jedi Destiny. Yep. Replay story. Yes, skip it. Glance like a butterfly. Yeah. And look who's there! That is Vader with new colors. Okay. So like even in the cinematics, the textures are being used as I just now realized. I mean, of course I knew that before. Anyway, yeah. Oh well, very good. Yeah, we get the idea, so now we can just go on and make up some other mods. Now, the next bit is about the Steam version of the game. If you got the game on Steam, yeah, we get the idea. Just block the lightning, save your son, and get on with it. Come on! We've got loads of saving to do. Why can't I pause the game? Oh yeah, and yes, all the hearts in white as well. Precisely Cantina, yes please. Yeah. Quit to Windows and see you in Windows. Yeah. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is go to the Steam version of the game So yeah, Real Games, Lego Star Wars. So, right mouse button, properties, local files, browse local files. And what do we have here? As you can see, what I did was pretty simple. I replaced the original file, I renamed it to the Lego Star Wars Saga 222.exe, and the text mode I renamed to Lego Star Wars Saga. So basically, if I exit the text mode from this one, and if I go to play on here, it will launch text mode instead of the game. Exactly. So now all I do is click browse, Lego Star Wars Saga 222, which is in the folder under Steam Apps, or Steam Apps Common, my bad, and then I can just use the exact same file that I used on the other version of the game. So I test Star Wars with Vader. So this is how you do it. If you got any questions or requests and any other suggestions about the video, then please write them down in the comments. And hopefully those 100 million questions and demands about how do you make the mod in Lego Star Wars game are answered now. Okay, maybe not 100 million, maybe like just 100. Okay, maybe not 100, maybe just one. You get the idea. Yeah, anyway, so whoever asked about how to make a mod in Lego Star Wars game, you got your reply. So now you can not only make mods for Lego games, you can make it for any game that uses DirectX 9 or below. So go ahead and make yourself proud. Literally, make yourself proud, because everything that you do, you can share with other people, and if they got text mod, then you can just share it with them and enjoy the mods together. But again, be careful with online games, because that is sometimes seen as a third-party tool that is not allowed in the online games. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. That was Victor's Wagon 360 out.